So today we have a super awesome game coming at you with Chad.
It's called The Sky is Falling, because I'm gonna be making candy clouds that are gonna be falling from the sky.
And we have to catch them without our hands and eat it. So let's find out who's going to win.
Here we go, up, and away!
Hey SCG Kids, my name is Mateo, and this is that one time I got mad. So do you guys have any brothers and sisters? I do. I have 2 sisters, and do they ever make you really, really mad? Yeah. My sisters make me mad all the time. When I was younger, probably around your age, I would get so mad at them. They would always annoy me, and I always felt like they would get me in trouble. And we always had to do what they wanted because I have 2 sisters, and they would just outvote me because 2 against 1. Looking back, they often did things that made me think, oh, I'm so mad at them. And I believed I had the right to be mad. And there were many times where I should just let it go and forgave them because it was just something small. But most of the time, I just fed into that anger and rage and got into fights with them because I was just so mad. And then my parents would get mad and it would just not be a good thing. So when I would get mad, really what was happening is I wasn't doing what God called us to do. God doesn't call us to be angry when we're faced with difficult situations. He calls us to have patience, to be kind and compassionate. And even in James 1:19-20, it says, "My dear brothers and sisters, pay attention to what I say. Everyone should be quick to listen, but they should be slow to speak. And they should be slow to get angry." See, human anger, it doesn't produce the holy life God wants. When we live in anger, it's not life-giving or healthy. Being angry just blocks out all the blessings God has for us. Ephesians 4:31 tells us, "Get rid of all hard feelings, anger, and rage. Stop all fighting and lying. Don't have anything to do with any kind of hatred." Because right now, you might be angry because you can't see your friends and you're stuck at home, and you might be filled with rage because you can't come to church and see your friends. And maybe your brothers and sisters are at home annoying you right now. But how are you going to respond? Remember, holding on to anger, it doesn't help the situation. And it'll probably even make it worse. So this is a great time to forgive, to have patience, and be compassionate to your brothers and sisters, even when they're getting on our nerves.
What's up, you guys? Are you ready to get started with worship? I'm so ready. I woke up at 5 o'clock in the morning and started stretching my arms and legs to get ready for you guys. That's called being limber, okay? You always want to be limber when you're going to worship, especially when you're worshiping with us at SCG Kids, because we like to do our motions extra big, we like to do our sounds extra loud, and we're going to be worshiping with you guys from wherever you are. Guess what? I want to hear news about your neighbors hearing you guys worshiping through the walls, okay? Okay, you ready? Here we go.
You're the reason why our hearts are beating. You're everything we need. You're the reason for the songs we're singing. We sing because we're free. Come on, we'll let it rise up to our God and Savior. Come on, we'll shout it out louder now. We'll sing it out forever. Hear our praise rising up. Whoa, from the hearts of the found. Whoa, we lift a shout to the one who has saved us. What a beautiful sound. Whoa, rising up to you. Rising up to you. To our King who saves, hear our endless praise. Rising up to you. You're the reason why our hearts are beating. You're everything we need. You're the reason for the songs we're singing. We sing because we're free. Come on, we'll let it rise up to our God and Savior. Come on, we'll shout it out louder now. We'll sing it out forever. Hear our praise rising up. Whoa, from the hearts of the found. Whoa, we lift a shout to the one who has saved us. What a beautiful sound. Whoa, rising up to you. Rising up to you. To our King who saves, hear our endless praise. Rising up to you. Come on. Hey, rising up, getting louder now.
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 Hear our praise rising up from the hearts of the found. We lift a shout to the one who has saved us. What a beautiful sound. Rising up to you. We're rising up to you. To our King who saves, hear our endless praise. Rising up to you. We're rising up to you. it starts with me. Get high, feel your light in the sky. We're gonna keep it shining forever. Oh, it's brightest when we're shining together. This little light up, I'm gonna let it. And in the darkest, I'll be the brightest. No covering up, no shutting it down, no blowing it out. I'm gonna let it shine round. I'm gonna let it. This little light up, I'm gonna let it. And in the darkest, I'll be the brightest. No covering up, no shutting it down, no blowing it out. I'm gonna let it shine round. I'm gonna let it shine.
Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back. It is week 5 and we are here on the SCG Kids Worship, flying around, cruising around. It is going great, and it's a good thing I've got my Fix-It Master 3000 here because we had a lot of problems going on. We would not have been able to keep the worship ship shape, okay? It was able to fix any problems with the ship, any sensors, anything going on, the red lights would go off. I love this thing. So, Julia!
Oh, no.
You broke the Fix-It 3000!
I'm sorry, I did not mean it. I didn't mean it.
No, you weren't looking where you were going. That was just careless.
I'm so sorry.
I'm just gonna go to my quarters. I'm staying on this ship. I do not wanna.
No. The captain said we're gonna get ice cream. We're about to get off. Right now.
I don't care. I don't even wanna see you guys. I'm so upset right now.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Well, I guess maybe that was kind of an accident. She wasn't really trying to knock it out, but that was my favorite fix-it tool. And now what if the ship and something goes wrong? We're not gonna be ship shape. Well, I guess this is a good time to remember our bottom line for this week, and that's when you don't forgive, you miss out.
The Bible. It's 66 books of history, stories, letters, and poetry that fit together to form God's one big story. The epic adventure of how He created us and loves us so much that He made a way to rescue us. As we travel through the Bible, from Genesis to Revelation, we discover people who met God and found their lives changed forever. And now for an amazing story, inspired by the book of Luke, chapter 15, verses 21 through 32.
When Jesus wanted to share something important, He often told a story to explain what He meant. Now, one day, the religious leaders were grumbling because Jesus chose to bring in outcasts and people who did things wrong.
He hangs out with sinners and even, eats with them.
Jesus knew their hearts. These men thought they were better than everyone else. So He told them the story of a man and his 2 sons. Now, the youngest son asked for his share of his father's money, and he took off. He spent his money on parties and all other stuff. But then, the money ran out, and he ended up at a miserable job feeding pigs, while he himself starved. Desperate, the young son returned home, planning on begging for mercy and working as a servant. Instead, his father welcomed him with open arms and even planned a party for his lost son in his honor. Ultimately, seemed like a happy ending. But Jesus wasn't finished with the story yet.
The older son was in the field. When he came near the house, he heard music and dancing.
If Jesus were to tell that story to us today, it might sound something like this. The older brother, let's call him Will. He spent the entire day working hard, perhaps plowing up the packed dirt on a brand new field.
Come on, Bessie. Just one more row. Gotta finish before the light goes.
As the sun slipped behind the hill, Will finished breaking the dirt on his last long row.
I just need some water and a quiet meal and bed.
Will trudged slowly back to the house. and left Bessie in the barn with a bag of oats.
If my slacker brother hadn't run off, I wouldn't have to work so hard.
As Will neared the house, he was surprised to see the lights blazing from every window.
What is going on?
Will stopped, trying to make sense of all the activity and the music. Then, the back door opened. One of the servants stepped outside to throw out a bowl of scrap, and she turned to go back inside.
Wait.
The servant paused.
What's happening?
It's just the party for your brother.
The what for my what?
You haven't heard? Your brother showed up this afternoon. Your dad had the fattest calf killed and roasted to celebrate. He is so thankful Jake's safe.
A party? My dad is throwing a party?
I'll let the family know you're back.
What? No. I am not coming in.
The servant wrinkled her nose.
Whew. You want someone to run you a bath first?
Leave me alone.
The servant hurried back inside. Will paced as his exhaustion vanished and anger coursed through his veins.
I work all day. Every day. Has Dad ever thrown a party for me?
Will stalked back and forth, fuming as the back door opened up again. His father hurried out.
Will, here you are.
Well, look at that. You decided to remember I exist.
Your brother is back. He's okay.
Well, that is just fantastic.
We're all celebrating, but it's not complete without you. Come on inside.
Will turned and looked directly at his father, eyes blazing.
All these years, I've worked non-stop for you. I've done every single thing you asked, and you never even given me a goat to have a party with my friends.
You never said you wanted.
This son of yours runs away with your money and wastes it like a fool. Then he shows up and you roast a fatted calf and throw a giant shindig.
Will's father sighed, took a deep breath, and looked Will directly in the face.
My son, you are always with me. Everything I have is yours, but we had to celebrate and be glad. This brother of yours was dead for all we knew. And now he's alive again. He was lost and now he is found.
Look, I'm real tired. I plowed the entire north field.
Thank you.
I think I'll just go to bed.
Won't you come into the party? Just for a few minutes.
Will hesitated. He could see the people through the window, dancing, eating, full of joy. The light and the music called them.
Please, Will.
We don't know if the older brother ever listened to his father. We don't know if he ever forgave his younger brother. We don't know if he chose to go and enjoy the party. But what we do know is that if he stayed outside, he missed out on many good things.
Maybe I should go forgive Julia for doing that. And I really don't want to miss out on getting ice cream. That's kind of why I came on this ship in the first place. Okay, I'm gonna go see them. I'm gonna go get some ice cream. But first, before I go, let's go over our memory verse, okay? Bear with each other and forgive one another. If any of you has a grievance against someone, forgive as the Lord forgave you. Colossians 3:13. All right, that's a good point. God has forgiven me for everything that I've done wrong. So I should totally go forgive Julia for that. I'm gonna go get some ice cream. I know what I'm gonna get. I'm gonna get my classic, okay? It starts with a scoop of mint chip, then rum raisin, then Rocky Road, then rainbow sherbet, lime sherbet, lemon sherbet in the middle. Then we're gonna do chocolate, vanilla chocolate, vanilla chocolate with cherry on top. All right, I gotta go. I don't want them to, I don't wanna miss this. See you guys, bye.